Are you a loyal Sony fan stuck on a PlayStation 4 because you can't get your hands on a PS5 yet? Here's your face. Here's Jim Ryan's hand. That metaphorical slap to the face that knocked the Sony cap off my forehead is the fact that all future PS4 to PS5 upgrades are going to cost you $10. And guess who that is affecting? Only PS4 owners who want a PS5 know they're going to get a PS5, but can't right now. Party Stallions and Stallionettes, welcome to the Gamer Heaven. I am your host, AK40 Kevin. If it looks like I have the Eye of Sauron over here, it's not pink eye or anything. I haven't been visiting any strip clubs on the weekends or anything. I just decided to test how much shampoo I could get into my eye and not on my hair. Sharing my screen over here, this is a little behind the scenes. This is the dashboard on my YouTube channel. 2 days ago, I uploaded this video. Microsoft is pro-consumer, Sony is pro-profit, but we are changing them. That video was incredibly well received. As you see, almost 1,200 views, 88 likes. And in that video, I showcase 4 facts about how Sony is more pro-profit and Microsoft is pro-consumer. But every time Sony comes out of the gate with a blatantly stupid decision or dumb move on their part, which happened several times throughout the PS4 era, and now we're seeing it in the early phases of the PlayStation 5 era as well, they immediately revert their changes as soon as us, the gaming community, band together and openly to the world via social media or basically just word of mouth share our dissatisfaction with these decisions. Now, one of these battles that we have yet to win with Sony is the fact that they are no longer offering next-gen upgrades from PS4 games to PS5 games. Again, who is this affecting? Certainly not anybody that owns a PlayStation 5 because they're obviously just going to buy the PS5 version. And it's not affecting people that are satisfied being on a PS4 and don't want to get a PS5. These are all the people that want to get a new console. These are all the people that want Sony's 5th generation home console but can't get it, which is the majority of gamers. Now, if you guys are in that boat, which I'm sure a lot of you are, where you're still struggling to get a console, I did make a video just yesterday going over the most effective methods with a proven track record of actually locking in consoles, actually successfully getting consoles away from the bots and scripts of scalpers and into your shopping cart and inevitably into your entertainment center. That will be linked in the description below, as will the other video that I mentioned earlier. Sharing my screen once again. So Horizon Forbidden West was originally going to be a paid upgrade from the PS4 version to the PS5 version. However, the gaming community said, hey, Jim Ryan, you said in a public statement 1 year ago this game was going to be a free next-gen upgrade. And he's like, all right, then I guess we'll make do on that. We've got to make good by our fans. And he reverted that. But all future titles that are cross-generation, which by the way is not good. It's blatantly bad because game developers have to develop for the lowest possible hardware. So in this case would be the PlayStation 4 Slim, not the Pro, but the Slim. That is why games like Returnal, Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, and Demon Souls that are specifically only on the PS5 look and run a lot smoother than games like Miles Morales and Sackboy's Big Adventure that run on the PS4 as well. But the fact that Sony is charging $10, now granted that is better than them not having a program like this, an upgrade program where they literally charge the MSRP retail of the game 2 times. You buy a $60 PS4 version, then you finally get that PS5 and you pay for the $70 version because generally PS5 release games at launch are $70 US. So yes, it's better than that. You know what's even better than that? How Microsoft handles it. They have a program called Smart Delivery and it's just that. Very smart way of delivering games. Not only is it simpler than Sony's version, it is free. So if you have a game on Xbox One and you get an Xbox Series, you don't even have to go into the store and browse for the new thumbnail for the Xbox Series version. It will automatically realize that you're on the new hardware and download the new copy of the game and delete the old one. Basically replace the Xbox One version with the Xbox Series S or X version. That is a very, very pro-consumer, pro-gamer approach, as where Sony is trying to wring our necks for maximum profits here, which I understand that both of these console companies are going to take a loss on the actual hardware, the actual consoles. Jim Ryan said that about the Sony consoles, and Phil Spencer said that about the Microsoft consoles and how they're going to make their money back. PlayStation is going to be with game sales of first-party Sony Studio games, as well as accessories like additional DualSense controllers and Pulse 3D headsets. Microsoft is planning on making their money with the Game Pass ecosystem. One subscription service fits on 4 devices. Windows 10 PCs, Xbox Ones, the Series family, the Series S and X, and then mobile devices, Androids, tablets, iPhones. And that is how they're trying to monetize us. But Sony is trying to monetize on so many further levels. For example, they were actually charging Epic Games a fee for having crossplay enabled on their game. Microsoft and Nintendo weren't doing that. There's also a class action lawsuit against Sony right now because they charge between 30 and 60% more for digital copies of games on the PSN, considering if you want digital only games, or God forbid you bought the digital only PS5, and that is your only way of playing games, as of 2019, the only place to get digital games is from the PSN. It's not like it used to be on the PS4 where you could type in a code that you got on Best Buy or Walmart for a digital copy and redeem it like that. This does seem to contradict earlier statements from Ryan himself, where he talked about players having choice when it comes to buying new consoles and games. Sony isn't removing the choice, just charging you to make it. To be clear, this is only for cross-generation first-party games, like the new God of War or the new Uncharted. Third-party titles like Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, and Fall Guys aren't affected by this change. Publishers can choose to offer or not offer free upgrades still. So that is an important note to make here that a lot of people aren't really talking about, and that is the fact that this is just first-party Sony Studio games, but that's all the good PlayStation 5 exclusives that you guys are going to be playing, such as Horizon Forbidden West, Gran Turismo 7, God of War, any Uncharted games, any new Ghost of Tsushima games, any new Last of Us games, any new Spider-Man games. Sony makes phenomenal first-party exclusives, and if you want to play them now on PS4 because you still can't get your hands on a PS5, which is already incredibly frustrating for you, I'm sure, here's another little slap to the chin in the form of a $10 charge to upgrade your games when you get that new console. But all is not gloom and doom, and I want to close out this video on a positive note. Again, like I mentioned during the video, which will be linked in the description below, the 4 major issues that we've had with Sony, which are mentioned in that video. For example, when they said they were going to shut down these servers for the PlayStation 3 and PSP, the community complained about it, and they reverted that change. Just like they're now offering the upgrade for Horizon Forbidden West free of charge. Just like they're finally starting to jump on board with crossplay. So that is the main takeaway here. Although we're reading this article from Kotaku, this is only here, this is only now, and if we band together, our voice in the gaming community is rather loud, and we tend to change Sony's mind quite frequently for the better. Well, for our better, the consumer. If you enjoyed this video, liking it will help it to get seen by more people, which in turn helps me grow this channel, which I greatly appreciate. Subscribe for more content like this. I cover news in the gaming community and industry, as well as tutorials helping you get set up streaming and YouTubing. And I will see you in the next video. Peace. Why are you so itchy?